Hey Gemini, it is September 1st. Thanks for joining the channel today. Forgive me, I've been MIA for the last few weeks. I've been incredibly busy, so thanks for your patience on getting this reading out. Today I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite deck, and in the pre-shuffle, let's just kind of go through the cards and I'll jump right into the reading for you today. The first card in the top left is the Five of Cups in reverse, followed by the Four of Swords in reverse, Ten of Swords upright, the Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Page of Wands, Ten of Cups, and on the bottom of the deck we have the Hangman. So it looks like recently, Gemini, or could have been maybe 6 months ago, somewhere around there, to recent times, there's something that came to an end, or you ceased communications with an individual after finding out some information that caused great pain and hurt towards you emotionally, or for you emotionally rather. And after finding out this information, I believe there was some type of betrayal, deception, lies, or just the words being spoken towards you were not authentic in nature, to which you definitely felt that deep at the core. And after ending or ceasing communications with this individual, in the recent state of mind that you're in, you're taking action in a way that is no longer keeping you bound or restricted in any way, shape, or form to these decisions that other people have made on your behalf. You may not communicate what your actions are going to be, Gemini, but it looks like you're heavily focused on your finances as well right now. Could be pursuing a new career opportunity, or just creating wealth, making your resources more plentiful financially, or what you have at your disposal to use day to day. But you could see an offer come about if you are waiting for a career opportunity to manifest. At the same time, it looks like moving into the future state, you've got the Knight of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. So it's really interesting to look at the complete reversal of the situation, Gemini, because on the top, in the past, there's a lot of sadness, grief, despair, heartache, betrayal, feeling just very hurt deep inside. Wasn't a great state of mind. Moving into the present situation, it looks like you are taking action in a way that's going to be focusing on self-care more than anything, and releasing any type of restrictions that you've had in the past holding you back in life, and pursuing what is going to make you feel whole again, which could, again, be career, new relationship, your resources, just focusing on yourself, even too, maybe with healing holistically from that situation. And in the future tense, you move into very much an action-oriented state of mind. Knight of Swords is definitely taking action. There could be communication that comes in for you as well. I feel strongly it could be, as mentioned, a career opportunity if you've been looking for one, or you could be writing a message to somebody relating to either this situation, or maybe you reconnect with somebody from the past recently that is going to manifest, and you're kind of communicating extensively with them. But you're also in a state of reflection. So while you're taking action, you're also reflecting a lot on the past, and you're also reflecting on where you're going in the future, and what you need to do, the steps you need to take in order to get to the most optimal outcome. What's going to make me happy? I think that's a question maybe you've been asking yourself a lot, Gemini, lately. And if you're in a relationship, or you're recognizing that perhaps some of your other connections that you had were quite toxic, I think you're no longer holding on to those. You're releasing those moving in another direction, but at the same time reflecting back, understanding that I have to understand my past experiences, right? Because it's probably karmic in nature for me to do so before I can fully embrace the future and truly be happy emotionally, mentally, financially, and whatnot. The hangman just further justifies that, the underlying theme relative to this situation is a deeper recognition or understanding within yourself. It's quite possible that you could have just been blind to these situations or people that were not really doing good in any capacity or contributing to your life in a positive way. It was all an illusion to some capacity. But you're gaining knowledge of what the truth is and coming to a place of acceptance that this actually held you back a lot more than what you thought. And you're no longer having to stay in that state of mind. You can be free of that finally. If I have to ask for another clarifier for what's coming up, we have the Queen of Swords. Speaking your truth, giving somebody else the opportunity to speak their truth. So if you're looking for closure, Gemini, you could also be hoping for communication to come in that's going to validate this, what I'm telling you today. If you've been left in the cold, we've got the, Five of Pentacles. If you felt like people are breadcrumbing you or just leaving you outside of, maybe there's information that you feel outside of, that you felt very much broken and beaten down from this situation, or just burdened ultimately, and now you're kind of moving to a different place after this experience. Queen of Pentacles, I'd keep an eye on your finances. If there is somebody still tied to this situation, you may want to check in, because there's something deceptive about this energy financially that could be still going on that you're not fully removing. Ultimately, keep an eye on that. If you're spending a lot, watch your spending, but just be more responsible. You could find money is going in and there's not enough money coming in, there's a lot going out type of thing. Just keep an eye on your finances, moving into the next week, and maybe reduce your spending a little bit if you've been overspending. And last card for you, Gemini, is the World. So this is an amazing reading. Ultimately, you're coming to a sense of completion. This was definitely a karmic cycle that you were meant to experience. It's your destiny in truth to fulfill, to move past this situation into a greater state of mind, higher levels of consciousness, awareness, prosperity, completion in the best possible sense. It's like true fulfillment of your greatest hopes and wishes in this lifetime. So it looks like you're moving into an amazing place, Gemini. Ultimately, that's kind of all I have for you. I think that's probably the best way to end the reading, for this week. But if you'd like a personal, check the description box below for my email and shoot me a quick note. If you'd also like to make a donation to my channel, there is a link below for PayPal. Would appreciate any support you could offer, but it's not necessary. And beyond that, if this resonated with you, please put a comment in. I'd love to read those. Or like, share, subscribe. Helps the channel in every possible way to optimize for search. But other than that, Gemini, I hope you have an amazing upcoming weekend and week next week. And I'll see you guys soon. All right? Love you guys. Take care. Bye.